So the next thing I'll be doing is drawing and interpreting stem and leaf diagrams. Stem and leaf diagrams is just another way to show data. So before we start, just to make you remember all the averages that we did a couple of lessons ago, could you tell me the median of the following numbers? Okay, welcome back, and hopefully you got those answers. Remember to put them in order, because that's what most people forget. So stem and leaf diagrams, this is just another way to show data. So when you draw them, you draw a line. The bigger numbers are the stems, and basically all the other numbers are the other leaves. So you build it up. Now how to do this is you go through each one. So this one would be 58. So we look, this is 50, and you add in an 8 and cross it out. Then it's 61, you cross through, it's 60, you put in 1. And carry on doing this until all the numbers are in. So, if you can, pause now and have a go. So, welcome back. Hopefully you found that. Now, these numbers can be quite confusing, not that easy to read, so the best thing to do is to put all the numbers in order. So, try and do that with your own data, then come back. Okay, welcome back, and that's how to write them in order. Now, a stem and leaf diagram doesn't work unless you have a key. So, the key means 5/2, which is just written here, 5/2, and I'm just telling you that that represents 52. Now this can represent whatever you want. You could have 5.2, so that would be 5/2 equals 5.2 if that's how you wanted it, or you could even say this is 502 with 5/2 representing 502. And this is why it's really important to write a key, because it could mean anything including those numbers. So write the key. So, type of questions you're going to be asked is below is a stem and leaf diagram, and it shows the marks scored by 21 pupils in a maths test. Find the median and the mode and the range. So pause now and see if you can answer that. Okay, welcome back. Now, the median. Going to show you two different ways how to find the median. The first way is by going, okay, I'm going to cross off, like if I did what's the median between 1, 2 and 3, I'll cross off at either end and I'm left with the one in the middle. You can do that for stem and leaf by crossing off here and here. Now the only thing is you have to make sure that you go from lowest this way and highest, which goes this way. So that would be 7 and 40, 9, but you would have to come back here to 38. So as you can see, you go from here and start again from there to go down. This is where most people make mistakes in stem and leaf, is because they go the wrong way. So make sure that you even say out the numbers so that you go the correct way. Also, when stem and leaf gets a bit big, it can take a long time. So do you remember the other way that we did find the median, which is n plus 1 over 2? Well, as there's 21 pupils, which you can see up here, that'd be 21 plus 1 is 22 over 2, which is 11. So all that you do is you count to the 11th number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the answer would be 25. The mode is just what number comes up the most. So if you look along here for any numbers that are repeated, you can see that the 2's are repeated enough. So remember, that would be 32. And finally, the range is the biggest from the smallest. So the biggest number is 40. The smallest number down here is 6. so the range is 34. So let's just check. The following results of the final 12 throws of a men and women's javelin in 2012. Draw a stem and leaf diagram and discuss your findings. So stop now and have a go. Okay, hopefully you came up with this answer. Now, what I've done is I've done a separate one for the men's and the women's, and you can see that I've written down the mode, the median and the range for both of them. So you can discuss how the mode was 82 but 65 here, the median was 84 but 65 again, and the range was 17 but 21. Or you could try and show it in the same stem and leaf diagram. Now, as these represent the exact same thing, so that would represent 52, you can put the men on one side and the women on another. Hopefully you got something like that. If not, go back and just try again. I'll try in a few days. Here is an exam question that I saw. Jamie recorded the times in seconds for each 15 people to do a puzzle. Here are the results. So what you need to do is to draw a stem and leaf diagram, as we have done. Now, to find the median time, you add all the results and divide by 15. What is wrong? Have a go at those questions and then come back. Okay, welcome back. I'm not going to draw all the stem and leaf because hopefully you're happy to do this, but do remember to do a key. So the key would be 8/1 equals 81. It doesn't matter which number you choose as long as it represents the data that you have. Now, hopefully you've actually said that this isn't how you find the median. Remember, median is medium, which is middle. Instead, this is the mean, because remember, mean girls stick together. So hopefully you've been able to show that there's a difference. And the way you find the median is, of course, you can do it by counting off or doing n plus 1 over 2, which is 16 over 2, which is the 8th number. Okay. So again, thank you to Misty for some of those questions. And finally, are you red, amber or green?